Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held a significant security briefing atop Mount Hermon, a strategically crucial site in the Golan Heights, on December 17, 2024. This high-level visit occurred amidst rising tensions in the region and marked a key moment in Israel's ongoing assessment of its military deployments in Syria. The Golan Heights, which Israel captured from Syria during the 1967 Six-Day War and later annexed in 1981, has remained a point of significant geopolitical contention. The area, rich in strategic military value, lies near the border with Syria and has seen heightened Israeli military activity in recent months. The Prime Minister's visit to the site, which is located within the United Nations patrolled buffer zone, comes just weeks after Israel's military expanded its presence in the region following escalating security concerns. Netanyahu's visit was accompanied by senior members of Israel's military and intelligence leadership, underscoring the importance of the visit. The Israeli Defense Minister, Israel Katz, Chief of Staff Herzi Halevi, Head of Shin Bet Ronan Bar, and General Ori Gordon, the commander of Israel's Northern Command, were present. This gathering of senior officials reflected the gravity of the situation and the need for a comprehensive security assessment. The Prime Minister, along with his team, arrived by helicopter, signalling the seriousness with which this visit was conducted. At the heart of the briefing was the need to review Israel's current military positioning and to evaluate the ongoing developments in Syria. This assessment came in the wake of significant security challenges in the region, where Syria's ongoing civil conflict, alongside Iranian influence and the presence of Hezbollah fighters, has raised alarms for Israeli defense planners. The situation has become increasingly complex, and Israel has been compelled to adjust its military operations to secure its borders and maintain deterrence. During the visit, Netanyahu addressed the troops and officials present, emphasizing the importance of Mount Hermon as a strategic location for Israel's national security. I am here at the peak of Mount Hermon with the Defense Minister, IDF Chief of Staff, General of the Northern Command, Head of Shin Bet, and senior officers. We are here to assess the situation in order to decide on Israel's deployment in this important location until another arrangement is found that guarantees Israel's security, Netanyahu stated, underlining the role of the site in Israel's broader defense strategy. Mount Hermon's location offers a clear view over both Israel and Syria, with its strategic elevation providing critical intelligence and surveillance capabilities. The region's importance has only grown in recent years, especially as Syria's internal conflict has created a power vacuum that Israel has sought to mitigate. Israeli military officials have consistently pointed to the risks posed by Iranian-backed militias and Hezbollah forces in Syria, particularly in the Golan Heights area. As a result, Israel has maintained a heightened military presence in the region to prevent any potential threats from materializing. The briefing also served to emphasize the ongoing adjustments that Israel is making in response to Syria's shifting landscape. The country's military deployment in the region has evolved over time as the Israeli government has sought to secure its borders against hostile forces while simultaneously responding to the ever-changing dynamics of the Syrian civil war. Netanyahu's visit served as an opportunity to directly engage with senior military officials and gain first-hand insight into the conditions on the ground. In his remarks, Netanyahu also reflected on the personal and historical significance of the location. This brings back nostalgic memories. I was here 53 years ago with my soldiers of the elite Sayeret Matkal unit. The place has not changed. It is the same place. But its importance for Israel's security has only grown in recent years, and especially in recent weeks with the dramatic events that are taking place here below us in Syria, Netanyahu recalled, indicating the deep historical ties he has to the region. His mention of the elite Special Forces unit, Sayeret Matkal, highlighted the long-standing military focus Israel has placed on securing the Golan Heights. The reference to his own experience in the area emphasized the deep personal connection Netanyahu has with the Golan Heights and his role in shaping Israeli security policy. The Prime Minister's nostalgia for the past was tempered by the recognition that the strategic value of the area has increased dramatically in recent years, particularly given the security challenges arising from the volatile situation in Syria. Israel's military presence in the Golan Heights has been bolstered in recent months, and Netanyahu's visit signals the continued importance of this region for the country's security. The Prime Minister's comments reflect the growing concern within Israel's leadership about the broader regional developments, especially the Iranian influence in Syria and the ongoing threats posed by Hezbollah. The security situation in Syria, coupled with Israel's long-standing concerns about the potential for future instability in the region, has kept the Golan Heights firmly in the spotlight for Israeli defense strategists. Netanyahu's visit to Mount Hermon comes on the heels of several key developments in Syria. The country's civil war, which has been raging for over a decade, has significantly altered the balance of power in the region. In particular, Iran's growing presence in Syria, particularly through its proxy militias, and the expansion of Hezbollah forces has raised concerns in Israel. The threat posed by these groups, who have supported Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's regime, has been a key focus of Israeli military planning. Israel has carried out numerous airstrikes and other military operations in Syria in an attempt to counter this growing threat. The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, have repeatedly targeted military facilities linked to Hezbollah and Iranian forces in Syria, seeking to prevent the establishment of a permanent Iranian military presence on Israel's borders. Mount Hermon, with its strategic vantage point and proximity to the Syrian border, is a key location for Israel's intelligence gathering and surveillance operations. The Golan Heights, which Israel controls, remains a critical element of its defense infrastructure. In recent years, Israel has taken steps to strengthen its military presence in the area, including expanding its forces and fortifying its positions. Netanyahu's security briefing atop Mount Hermon was a clear signal that Israel intends to maintain its presence in the region and continue to monitor the evolving security situation in Syria closely. The presence of high-ranking officials at the briefing, including the heads of Shin Bet, the IDF, and the Northern Command, further underscores the importance of the location. Israel's leadership is clearly focused on ensuring the country's security in the face of a volatile and rapidly changing environment. As Netanyahu concluded the briefing, the Prime Minister stressed the importance of securing Mount Hermon for Israel's future security. "We will determine the best arrangement to guarantee our security," he said, signaling that Israel's military strategy in the Golan Heights will continue to evolve in response to the shifting dynamics in Syria. Israel's military posture in the Golan Heights will likely remain a critical factor in the broader security strategy of the country. The ongoing conflict in Syria, the presence of Iranian-backed forces, and the potential for future escalation will continue to shape Israel's defense policies. Netanyahu's visit to Mount Hermon marks a significant moment in this ongoing process, highlighting the importance of the region and the role it plays in securing Israel's borders. In conclusion, Netanyahu's security briefing atop Mount Hermon in December 2024 highlighted Israel's ongoing assessment of the security situation in the Golan Heights and the broader Syrian border region. The visit emphasized the importance of this strategically critical area to Israel's defense strategy and underscored the high-level coordination between Israel's political and military leadership. The situation in Syria remains fluid, and Israel will continue to monitor developments closely as it adjusts its military posture to meet evolving threats.
אני פה בשיח חרמון עם שר הביטחון, הרמטכ"ל, אלוף פיקוד צפון, ראש השב"כ ומפקדים בכירים. אנחנו פה בחיתוך מצב כדי להחליט על היערכות ישראל במקום החשוב הזה עד שימצא סידור אחר שמבטיח את ביטחון ישראל. זה מעלה אצלי נוסטלגיה, הייתי פה לפני 53 שנים עם החיילים שלי בסיירת מטכ"ל. המקום לא השתנה, באותו מקום. אבל החשיבות שלו לביטחון ישראל רק קיבלה משנה תוקף בשנים האחרונות, ובמיוחד בשבועות האחרונים, עם האירועים הדרמטיים שמתרחשים כאן מתחתנו בסוריה. אנחנו נקבע את הסידור הטוב ביותר שיבטיח את ביטחוננו.